know we can do better. We can do better. 'Cause you ain't just another. You were born to elevate. It's not about the dollars and dimes we keep in our pockets. Not how we go from losses to profit. It's not about the files and contracts. Serenity is made with contact. I know you know that we can do better. I think it's not a hopeless endeavor. It's not about the files and contracts. Serenity is made with contact. Serenity is made with contact. Serenity is made with contact. It's not about the dollars. I know we can do better. 'Cause you ain't just another. Serenity is made with contact. Seems we got stuck in a daydream. Going blind is following the routine. What if we just stop for a minute and breathe? Why we're all struggling upstream and fighting for a get-rich-quick scheme? What if we forget about the wants and our needs? What have we become? You grow old, you go numb. It's not about the dollars and dimes we keep in our pockets. Not how we go from losses to profit. It's not about the files and contracts. Serenity is made with contact. I know you know that we can do better. I think it's not a hopeless endeavor. It's not about the files and contracts. Serenity is made with contact. No, I'm not the only one getting tired. Stuck in an emotional landslide. What if we just stop for a minute and think? What have we become? It's not about the dollars and dimes we keep in our pockets. Not how we go from losses to
Don't lose heart. Your body may not be cooperating, but inwardly be renewed day by day. Hi, I'm Jan. This is 316 Yoga. This is your 1 hour long restorative practice, and you do it from home. That's what's really nice. It's a 1 hour long practice, but you stick around for as long as works for you. Maybe it's only 10 minutes. That's okay. But I tell you what, try it for an hour because the hour does fly by. Every day our practices are different. Check them out and see. They all work together to make you better, to make you stronger, to make you more flexible, to make you more mobile. So you're on your mat. Enjoy this time here. Maybe it's the only quiet time in your day. Every day is different, like I said, and every day you need to do what is right for your body. That's the one thing that stays the same. The bottom of the screen says, do what is right for you. Everybody's body is different. Every day is different. You feel different in different ways, good or bad. So honor that and just trust your inner voice. Trust your inner voice and do your yoga. But stay steady. That's our word for today. Steady, 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 stay steady. There we go. Steady means, this is really nice, free from interruption or agitation. It means stable, unfaltering, and having equilibrium. And don't we all strive for that? Okay, gonna need some props today. Usual restorative day props. Your eye shade if you've got it, a little hand towel if you want it, 2 yoga blocks, love them, a blanket from your sofa or whatever. Everybody's got throw pillows here and there. Maybe you have a couple of blankets. And a bolster. A bolster, look them up online. They're stronger than a pillow. They are just really conforming to your body and really, really nice. So grab those. Maybe even be near a wall, because we're going to finish up in legs up the wall. Let's start. Come into pentacle pose. You know this one. That's lying down completely on your back like a big capital letter X. And as you do that, I'm going to talk to you a little bit. Come into your big capital letter X, fully reclined on your mat. Lock in a stress number. What are you feeling right now in your body? What's going on with you? Legs spread long, kind of to the edges of your mat, arms high overhead, and your body looks like a capital X if I were to look down on you. Don't want to look down on you, but you know what I'm saying. Look like a big capital letter X. Close your eyes and take a big breath in and a big sighing breath out. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Focus inward. Just observe and feel what you feel, what's going on inside of you. You're going to have thoughts that come and go during the practice. That's always the case, isn't it? The thoughts come and go. But acknowledge them and let them go. Really let them go. Focus on your breath. Deep breath in. And big sighing breath out. Let it go. Think like a snow globe. When you shake it up, it's all agitated, but when you bring it to stillness, everything calms down. So relax deeper into your breath. Eyes are closed, and there's equilibrium in your pentacle pose. And just listen internally. Don't listen to the outside world. Listen to what's going on in your heart, in your core. And just be at peace. You have innate wisdom inside of you. And there's no finding yourself. You're already found. All you need to do, everything you have, is inside of you right here, right now. Just listen to your inner wisdom. Respect the silence and give yourself full attention to just the inner you. I'm going to set a timer here for about 3 minutes, and I'm going to be quiet. Listen to yourself. I'll let you know when time is up. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Enjoy your own company. Let's press on up nice and slowly, bringing the arms down by your sides. And let's come into child's pose on your bolster. So find your bolster. Bring it any way you like. I'm going to have it vertical on the mat. And I'm going to have my bottom on the bolster. And I'm going to bring my blanket to the top of the bolster. You could use a block here too. And just settle your chest on into the bolster. We're going to be here 5 minutes. Seems like a bit of a long time, doesn't it? But just let it go. Be at peace. Let your chest truly rest on that bolster. Crown of the head to the front of the room, tailbone to the back. Arms wherever feels comfortable for you to just totally surrender and let go. With your breath. Take deep breaths in and deep breaths out. You can close your lips if you like, and breathe in and out of your nose if that feels good for you. Really try to let all that you've got relax and rest and surrender to gravity. Deepen your breath as you enjoy your own company. Rest in your body and rest in your thoughts. Let them go. Just let the body unwind. Deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Take a deep breath in and a deep, slow breath out. If this just feels right in your inner core, just stay here. No need to move on to anything else. Listen to what you need. I am going to come out of this pose by bringing my hands down under my shoulders, pressing on up slowly, and setting up an L shape with the blocks. So with the L shape, I'm going to put the vertical part at the top of the mat and the horizontal part of the L right next to it to create that little L shape. I'm going to bring the bolster on top of the block. Set up. Maybe cover up with the blanket. That always feels nice. However you want to do it. Maybe just the feet, the belly, the thighs. Just the extra weight feels pretty good. Grab your eye shade and your little towel. Scoot your bottom up to the bottom of the bolster and come on down. So get comfortable here. Cover your eyes with your eye shade or your towel. Let your shoulder blades kind of wrap around that bolster. And this one's going to be a fairly long pose. We're going to try to stay here for close to 10 minutes. Now you think, oh, that's such a long time. And it does seem like a long time coming into it, but get yourself comfortable. Arms down by your sides. Maybe palms face up feels good. Maybe you prefer palms down. Don't think about the time. Think about nothing at all. Let that snow globe settle as you rest and enjoy your own company. No thoughts about the outside world, no distractions. Just peace within. I will let you know when the time is up. Soften the area between your eyebrows. Unclench your jaws if your teeth are touching. Remove the tongue from the roof of your mouth. And let your shoulders be heavy and away from the ears. You are at peace from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Just breathe. Deepen your breath and slow it down. Stillness. Nothing is moving but your belly with the deep breaths in and the deep, slow breaths out. Deep breath in and deep, slow breath out. Deep breath in. Embrace the pause between the inhalation and exhalation, and then let it all go as you exhale. Feel your shoulders soften even more. Soften the area between your eyebrows again. As you let it all go, no tension in the body at all. Deep breath in. Explore that newfound space in your chest with deep inhalations. And a restorative deep exhale. Breathe. Minutes has elapsed in this pose. If you wish to stay longer, if this is just right for you, go ahead and stay here. You have a choice now. I'm going to go into shoelace. Maybe you'd like to join me or stay right where you are. I'm going to press on up, nice and slowly, no hurry. And I'm going to come to seated. Now, shoelace is an intense pose. It may not be for you today. You may not wish to do it. So here's an alternative if you want to come close to doing it. That setup you had with your blocks, you can keep it just the way it was and send your legs long. Send your legs long around your bolster and then hinge forward here. What I'm going to do is I am going to sit in the shoelace pose, which is I'm going to bring my left heel to the outside of my right glute, the leg that's on top, the right leg. I'm going to work that heel, the right heel, toward my left hip. So my knees are kind of stacked. Sit up straight. You could use your bolster here too. You could place it on your legs and just hinge forward a little bit. We're going to do 3 minutes on each leg. So get comfortable in whatever pose you're in and just rest here. Big breath in and big breath out. Maybe it feels good to bring your chest a little closer to the bolster or to your legs. Maybe that's just a little too intense and you want to bring the shoulders back up. You decide, do what you like for however long is good for you. Listen to yourself about the depth of the stretch in the hips. Adjust using the props, however, seems right, to intensify the stretch to a level that is doable, maybe a little uncomfortable, but certainly not painful. If it's painful, back out of it and don't do it. And if you reach a level where it's just not real comfortable and your breathing is shallow, back out of it and reintroduce a prop. breathe space into your hips. Think of the hips widening and creating space for you to hinge more forward. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. That's been 3 minutes on this one side. So let's come out of it. Press on up, shoulders over your hips, and take a brief little pentacle pose and enjoy the getting there. This one feels really, really nice to take your time and enjoy the journey. So come on down, all the way down. If you've got the setup with the bolster and the blocks, you can just fully recline. Arms high overhead, legs spread wide. Deep breaths. Reset. Give that hip a little relief as you breathe deeply in your pentacle pose. Let's move into the other leg, shall we? Bring your arms down by your sides, legs back together, or if you got the bolster set up, just press on back up and enjoy repeating the pose again. I'm going to do the shoelace pose. This time I'm going to bring my opposite leg on the bottom, heel to hip, other leg on top. And we're going to set up for 3 minutes in your shoelace pose. Knees stacked, maybe the bolster on top to begin. Let's go with our 3 minutes. Send breath to the hips. No worries, no hurries. Give it a little bit of time and things will soften. Soften in your shoulders and your jaws. Deep breaths. Maybe you work a prop away and hinge more forward. Take a deep breath in and your deep breath out, sending your breath to your hips. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Shoulders soft, space in the hips. It's all good. Break through that barrier of discomfort. You got it. You can do this. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. It's been 3 minutes, my friends. We did it. Let's press on up and make your way slowly back to that fabulous feeling pentacle pose. So if you did the setup with the L and your legs long, just recline. You got it easy. Arms go high overhead, legs spread wide. Send breath to your hips and let it be. Take a deep, deep breath in and a big full breath out, imagining your navel coming back to touch your spine. Arms come down by your sides if you want. Legs come back together at the midline. Press on up and bring your bolster horizontally on your mat underneath your low back. We're going to go into a supported bridge pose. Come on back, recline, scoot the bolster down a little bit so you're supported. Let your hips completely fall onto this bolster. Let it feel really good. Now you can keep your soles of your feet on your mat, or you can open up the knees to the side of the room, bringing the soles of the feet to touch. Sometimes we also send the legs long. I'm going to wait on that because we're going to come into that pontoon pose in just a moment. So try one of these other alternatives. Soles of the feet touching or soles of the feet on the mat. Breathe here. We'll be here for about 3 minutes. Arms wherever feels right for you. Just let all of the weight be in your hips. No tension in your shoulders. No tension in your eyebrows. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And draw your knees together at the midline of your body, and then send your legs long so your heels are on your mat. You might have to adjust your bolster a little bit, maybe scoot it up a little bit more or down. Just get it so it feels right, so you feel a nice big stretch in the front of your hips. I had to move my bolster up a little bit so it's more in the small of my back. Deep breaths here. Not very long in this pose, less than 2 minutes. And then we're going to come into legs up the wall. Take your deep breath in and your deep shoulder softening breath out. Now let's do a legs up the wall pose. If you want to make it nice and easy, you can stay right here, bending your knees and sending your legs up, up, up to the sky. If you are near a wall, let's roll the bolster out from beneath us. Bring your spine on down to your mat and make your way to the wall. I'm going to bring a blanket and an eye shade. Put the blanket on the ground. Sit right next to the wall. Bring one hip up real close to the wall, and then send your legs up. Legs up the wall. Adjust. Use your little eye shade or towel to cover your eyes. And be at peace. Adjust in the shoulders so they're comfortable. Your bottom isn't right next to the wall, so you're not at a perfect right angle. Your heels are resting into the wall. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. We'll stay here for about 5 minutes or longer if you wish to stay here in lieu of your final Shavasana pose. So get comfortable. Shoulders away from the ears. Arms wherever you like. They can be down by your sides, on your belly, one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Whatever feels good. And find peace inside. Can you let your tailbone relax a little bit more, pushing it more down into your blanket? With each deep exhale, can you let your shoulders relax a little bit more into the earth? Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. If you'd like to stay here for about 5 more minutes, for a total of about 10, go for it. I'm going to make my way off of the wall and come back to my mat for final Shavasana. Bend the knees, roll off the wall to one hip, just the way you came in. Make your way back to your mat. I'm going to bring my blanket and my eye shade and fully recline. In this final Shavasana pose, I'm going to use the bolster and have it underneath my knees. I like that option. Maybe you do too. Try it. If it feels good, enjoy. If not, come fully reclined on your mat. Cover up with your blanket, however feels good for you. I think I'm going to use the blocks today too. I'm going to bring my hands down on these. So I'm going to cover my eyes with the eye shade. Hands are going to be palms face up on the blocks. So it feels a little levitating, kind of nice. Elbows are down, touching the earth. Eyes are closed, legs spread a little bit in this variation of the final Shavasana pose. Eyes are closed, come back to your breath. And let's enjoy the solitude for a few more minutes. Focus inward, trust yourself. That wisdom is inside of you. There's no finding it or seeking it, it's there. Acknowledge it, be at peace. And just enjoy your own company. your breath. Stay here longer in whichever pose you're in. If it's speaking to you, you know what's right for you to do today. If it's time for you to conclude your hour, make your way out of your pose. Make your way out of your final Shavasana by wiggling your fingers and your toes, circling your wrists and your ankles, reaching high overhead and just kind of thinking of it as a kind of a rebirth, a new beginning. Stretch it out. Exhale, bend your elbows and your knees, kick your props aside if they're in your way. Roll onto one side or the other. Use your low arms. Bicep is a pillow for your head. Soften in your top shoulder. Close your eyes and just savor this moment, this breath. It'll never occur again. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Fresh new beginnings await you. Let's embrace them. When you're ready, slowly press on up to a comfortable seated position, maybe keeping your eyes closed as you enjoy the journey getting up here. Sit however is comfortable for you. Bring your hands to prayer center in gratitude for what you just did. It was a great practice. You breathed deeply. You enjoyed your breath, your peace, your inner solitude. Take a deep breath in and a deep shoulder softening breath out. Let it all go. Gently blink your eyes open. Ta-da! You did it. You did it. Thank you for being here with me for 1 hour. I hope you feel better in your body and in your head too. You took a stress number in the beginning. What was it then? And what is it now? Good job. Love the path you're on. Make peace with your body. And just be kind to you. Trust your inner voice. See you on your mats tomorrow for another day of yoga. Have a good day, everybody. Love you guys. You were a little wild today. Have a good day, everybody. Bye. Your little inner wild dog came out, didn't it? Your inner wolf came out, you silly girl. Hey, Bonnie. There we go. Good girl. You're a good girl. She's still in her restorative pose. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow. If you're watching this and you stuck around after doing your yoga, you know that your yoga really has a positive effect on the stress in your life. You know that the yoga helps bring your stress down, and that's so important. Share that with your friends. Tell them about our yoga. Have them join us every single day live on Facebook and on YouTube. Our yoga is free for anybody and everybody, so there's no excuse not to do it. Everybody needs to bring their stress levels down, especially during this time of year. If you'd like to support our broadcast, you can visit our website. It's www.316yoga.com. See you on your mats tomorrow.